Here's the biggest issue that I see all brands facing on TikTok. Brands come to the platform and they have this background in Facebook ads or Instagram or some of these other platforms, and they think that they can just leverage the same strategies that worked on these other platforms, but that's not the case. And the main problem is they want to just put their product front and center in every video and just push, sell. And that's not the way to do it on TikTok. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to sell products correctly on TikTok. And I'm gonna walk you through the exact framework so you can approach this yourself for your specific product and build a strategy on TikTok. So the first thing to note is we don't want to be product centric. We actually want to be audience centric. So start with the audience in mind. So right now I want you to get a clear picture of who is your target customer. Who is this person you want to reach? And now you have to consider, what problems are they facing? What content are they already consuming? What can we help them with? What type of value can we provide them? Is that entertainment? Is that knowledge? Are we teaching them something? Start with your audience in mind and figure out, what do they want? What do they need? Their pains, their problems, their desires, and the content that they're already consuming. That's where we're gonna start. Now we want to figure out, how can we make this content that they're already consuming? How can we deliver value in that content? And then finally, how do we incorporate our product into that content, as opposed to starting with the product and then trying to push that onto the audience? Let me show you a couple of examples right now. So here's one of my clients. They're in the men's fashion space. They make a super unique dress collar polo. But instead of just starting with that product front and center and just going product, what he did was he took a very relevant event, right? The release of the new James Bond movie. Super relevant. A lot of people know about this movie, especially his target audience. And he started with that as the hook, right? So we're starting wide, we're starting very relevant, and then found a way to now incorporate his product into this video. So again, starting wide, starting relatable, starting relevant, and then funneling it into the product. Let's go over another example for a minute. There's a ton of businesses on TikTok in the hair care or the face care space. And so let's use this brand as an example. They sell hair care accessories and specifically different colors of hair dye. Now, instead of starting with the product like a lot of brands do and creating videos that could say, here's 3 different hairstyles that you can use with our dye, or take a look at our dye. Here's what our dye can do for you. Instead of starting with their product, what if they took a step back and started with something that is super relatable, maybe a celebrity or maybe a current event or a recent celebrity hair dye, started with that and then incorporated their product. Let's say, for example, the hook of the video is, here's how the Island Boys get their hair the way they do. And then they were able to funnel that video down into their product. This is a very simple strategy, but this one minor tweak can change a ton of your results on TikTok, just starting with that audience in mind instead of starting with your product in mind. Now, I want to show you one final tip on how you can find these current events in your space or these relevant news articles in your space. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to Google and type in some common keywords in your space. Let's use the hair care example. I would go and I would type in new celebrity hairstyles, or new celebrity hair transformations, or movie star haircuts. A ton of these different phrases and keywords. Then you want to select news and filter for the last month or the last week. And now what you'll see is you have all of these relevant events that you can tie into your videos, which will allow you to be audience focused. You're starting with relevancy, and then you are going to funnel into your products.